My name is Augustus Muli, and I'm the party leader of National Liberal Party. I know there are many questions across the country about what is happening in the Iebc selection panel. I was chosen, as our Secretary General has said, I was elected by 16 Azimio parties to represent the coalition in the Iebc selection panel. 16 members out of 23 voted that I represent Azimio. This matter has since ended up in court, and I'm not going to talk about the court process. I'm not going to talk about what is in court, other than to say that on the 10th of September, the political parties, the PPDT tribunal, confirmed that I am the rightful winner. And it gave very clear orders that one, the clerk of the Senate to forward my name, not any other name from the coalition, to represent Azimio. And as Honorable SG is saying, we were expecting that the clerk respects the court orders and immediately forwards my name, which is the only remaining thing, so that the president can constitute the Iebc selection panel. Now to hear that the Parliamentary Service Commission has gone ahead to appeal raises a number of questions. We were expecting that the clerk would be neutral, that all they would do is receive the court orders and forward my name, and that this matter would be ended, and that this country can finally have an Iebc selection panel, and we can have commissioners, Iebc commissioners, that this country has been waiting for. So what we are seeing here is a game. What we are seeing here is impunity at its highest. Somebody has won. The courts have ruled that I have won, but somebody else says, no, we need other people. And is what our SG has said here, there is a definite, clear plan to hijack the selection panel so that specific commissioners are chosen who will serve very specific interests, not interests of Kenyans. Because if it's interests of Kenyans, a court has directed that I am the rightful winner, and my name should already be forwarded. But when you see members, a few select members in Azimio coming to connive and say, no, we want you to replace this name of this person who won with this person who lost. What are the interests here? And this way we are saying we want Kenyans to ask the right questions. What is happening here? Are we trying to recreate the situation of 2022 where we had a divided commission, Iebc commission? Is that what we're trying to do this time? Azimio has a big role to play in this. Azimio must let the will of the majority rule. I stand for justice. I stand for the people of integrity. And maybe that's why a few elements don't want me in that select panel. But the majority have chosen me, and the courts have upheld that. So we want to call on Azimio once more, the minority in Azimio who are trying to change the will of the majority, that they respect the courts. And again, we are calling on the president. It's time now for him to come clean on this. Let him come clear. Let him direct that the constitution must be followed. The court has ruled. There is no court order that bars my name from being forwarded to the president. Let the law take its course. Thank you.
Further to this being adhered to, what is the fate of the 16 parties in the Azimio coalition if this is not considered?
We are in the process of meeting all these people, all these parties that voted for me. There's been a lot of undue influence from some party leaders, but a majority of those who voted for me have said we need to sit down as the majority in Azimio. this as country of majority. When the majority make a decision, that decision must be upheld. We are looking at several options, one of which might be pulling out of Azimio and forming our own coalition. One. Two, forming our own leadership, because we are the majority. Forming our own leadership within Azimio. So again, we are engaging the parties involved, and we are looking at the possibility of actually choosing our own Azimio leader, who is going to guide and lead Azimio in the path of justice and the path of rule of law. We are seeing that there's so much undue influence, there's so much impunity, and the majority of parties in Azimio are saying we are fed up. We want the rule of law. So, to answer your question, we are looking at breaking away from Azimio or taking over Azimio, because we have the majority. And soon we are actually going to write to the office, to the government, so that all funding to Azimio must stop until we as a majority decide on the way forward for this coalition.